Even at high school, I wanted to go to college, but I didn't have the funding. I was out on my own, I was working, and I just couldn't find time or money. So I started my own cleaning business to get some funds. And after I had worked my cleaning business for 4 years, I was blessed with a baby boy. And at that time, I knew I could not be doing what I was doing. I was working long hours, and it just really wasn't going well. So I decided to go back to school so that my son could have a better future. I went back to school, I came back here to Garrett, and I started in the web and graphic design field because I'd always loved art and computers. So I wanted to take some art classes as well, and that led to painting, and has led to an internship, which has been awesome at TaylorMade. And I mean, opportunities have been arising. Like, I feel like life has just taken off. Do what you love and love what you do. If you don't, there's always other options, and find your niche in this world. Social Services has a great program for child care assistance. That is one, I mean, you can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to do.
My name is Jacob. I'm from Southern West Virginia originally. I was homeschooled with 6 other siblings. I didn't think I was college material. I didn't think I really had a shot at college. So one of the reasons that I was searching so much about Garrett College, and wasn't really doing much of the time, is because I got laid off as a lineman, which is people who climb telephone poles and work with electricity and whatnot. I am studying, I'm almost finished actually, with my degree in business management. I get motivated to go to school because just how much empowerment I feel by gaining knowledge. I would like to transfer, continue my education, and then after that I would like to, with my brother, start a nonprofit life skills training organization in Southern West Virginia. My advice to students coming into school would be, don't be intimidated, because I was scared to heck about the idea of going to school. I didn't feel like I was the typical student. I didn't feel like I had enough prerequisite knowledge to jump into the college scene. Some of the obstacles I faced in going to school would be probably the self-doubt that I had, just the lack of courage in my own abilities, self-confidence. The advising center, they really helped me out with just figuring out the overall terminologies of everything, what an AAS was and what an AA was, and knowing the difference between the two. The tutoring center giving me the confidence to teach others what I know. Honestly, there hasn't been a department in the college that hasn't helped me in some way or form.
After high school, I went into the Army. After the Army, I had some medical background because I was a medical lab specialist in the Army. So that opened up some doors to be hired on at the local hospital. My boss at the time, who turned in to be a great mentor for me, she encouraged me to go back to school. So she encouraged me to take the medical coding classes at GCC. GCC offered evening classes for medical coding, which made it really easy to go back to school and work at the same time. I used that as a stepping stone. I started the position at the hospital as an inpatient, outpatient surgery coder. But my boss always encouraged me to go back to school and keep on going. One of my big reasons for going back to school was to be able to better provide for my family, to provide them things that I was never able to have growing up. I went through a Western Maryland Consortium, which they helped fund my college experience the first time. When I went back for my associate's degree, I had a Pell Grant and to help me with my education. So there's definitely resources out there to I would definitely say for non-traditional students, there's always a way to go back to school. It's possible to get an education.